So here it is, M5A88-V EVO motherboard. That's a AM3 Plus motherboard, means it's a bulldozer ready, 6-8 core CPUs. Hopefully soon, read some threads on July, so hopefully. Dual channel memory, SATA 6 gigs per second, USB 3 at the back, it's 2 of those. It don't have USB 3 front header, but it's not a problem for me. Yeah, that's pretty nice motherboard. Just have a look at the back. You know, USB hybrid PS2, HDMI, lot of USB, SpiroWire, eSATA, everything you could possibly need, I would say. Realtek onboard audio, it's 5.1 HD audio, so that should do as well. Pretty nice looking motherboard. I'm gonna put on this X4 955 Black Edition CPU. Also, this kit of 2 Patriot memories. It's each one of them is 4 gig DDR3, 1333 megahertz. Corsair H50, GTX 570, KFA, pretty late, I would say medium, DDR5. Yeah, that's about it. So let's go ahead with that build. Okay guys, in order to mount H50 on this motherboard or any other hydro cooling series or CPU cooling Corsair stuff, you need to take out this stock bracket from the H50 series. Comes this thing, which is kind of crappy plastic, and it comes with double taped things. You put them in there, but when you tape it on your bottom of your first motherboard, it's quite hard to get it off afterwards. So it's up to you. You don't have to use them. These foams, it's good to have them there, but they don't have to be taped necessarily, I would say. Because if you're preparing motherboard for your build, you should, I like to do it always this way, out of the computer, so you have a lot of space. Okay, let's put that Phenom 2 in. Don't mess around with the CPU that much, you know, the pins. Once you screw them up, it's just pain to get them back in the position. So again, a little area, put it in. It slides in quite nicely. Feels solid, perfect. Once it's done, lock it into place. Thermal paste. MX2. That's okay stuff. Do a nice, I would say, snake on it. That's what I'm doing always. And then nicely spread it with this MX2 paper. Basically just cut it with the scissors, the MX2 packing. So nicely and even. Make sure that whole area is covered. They have to be thick, especially just enough, very thin layer. So get stability, it's no problem. Okay, that's it. Okay, when I'm able to move it like that, that's just fine, because then I will be able to put it on, screw it, and then tighten it up. Screwdriver, that's perfect. So let's have a look on the Patriot memory. DIMM A1, clicks, go, slide it in. As I said, DIMM B1, that's it. 8 gig, just like that. Cool. It's nice to prepare it like that before you put it actually into your case, because then you don't want to mess around. There's not much space there and stuff like that. H50, unfortunately, I will do it when it's in the case. With air cooling, I would put my air cooler on right now and make it ready. Yeah, so let's go ahead and... Okay guys, just fit an iron shield. Should be it. Just like to bend these three things. Put it in. And just crack it on the place. Click it on the place. Ready for the motherboard. RAM sticks in, CPU in, H50 bracket in. So first of all, kind of carefully so the iron shield obviously. So I have access to all the cables from the front. Sitting, I see all the screw mounts. So let's put in some screws. Okay guys, I'm putting H50 in just in tell you I have OCZ 500 watt power supply. It's not modular, so this cable is not long enough to put it below the motherboard. Antec is doing power supplies 550 watt modular one. It's pretty good one, powerful enough for this kind of rig. You can put it below the motherboard actually. So that's just to, you know, make it nicer. Hide as much as cables as possible always. Now I'm putting that H50 on. As you can see here, I left that bracket loose and I can nicely screw it and then push the bracket back. So basically you put it on, you turn it left, and that metal, there's like a little notches around the plastic of the pump itself. That metal bracket slides nicely in and you just tighten it up with your screwdriver. So one in here, just like that. One on the other opposite side. Take a bigger screwdriver. It's fine. So yeah, opposite sides. Tighten it up with the screwdriver. Okay, I would say that's screwed in. So definitely plug it into the CPU fan obviously. Don't mess around with the power. You don't want water leaking into your computer. Now, when we are in with this, the pump itself, I start tighten it up that loose fan as I told you before, and it goes all the way to the cooling, like that. So first screw, nice, that's it. Opposite corner. Yeah, I feel it in. And you see even on the two screws it will hold. Why I'm putting it like that in the way of the fan. The fan is sucking air out, so I want to go so the air goes around the tubes. It's just fine. support the cooling also, in the front of the Antec 300 case there's a two 120mm fans. Actually, if I'm right, is it 120? Possibly. I have a Cooler Master fans in there. Kind of silent fans. They're about six quid per piece. Thing on eBay. Actually, it's got a one CPU header, one header in here, and there's one header for front fans, which I'm not using. I have basically at the bottom of the case. If you can see it there, what it is. That's a. Try to focus it. That's a splitter. So you have place for 6 fan headers. It's powered by one Molex. That's about it. So that's how it looks like inside at the moment. I'm just gonna put my graphics in. I'm gonna put this GTX 570 from KFA onto this case. So like that. I'll tell you, into the Antec 300, it's fitting just fine. It's like totally 1mm. Okay, that should be it. Awesome. With two 6-pin cables. Let's plug it in. That's it. Tighten it up just to make sure. I'm gonna just cover this this hole, which is there, and yeah. That's pretty much it. Everything is plugged apart from SATA cables, 6 gig per second. 2 of those are supplied with most of the newer motherboards, so it's going to be standard soon. So I'm using 2 of those. That's it. Okay, I'm in number 1. Everything in its place. The last thing. Plug the motherboard in. And that's it. So guys, that's how it's running. It's not noisy, so hopefully it will be okay, and I'll get back to you very soon. You have a great day now.